squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia Tech's offense will get the ball first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping. See who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him.
Coming out in the first play of the game, being aggressive and going forward vertical, but the ball has got to come out on time. If it doesn't, this defense, they'll get after you. And they showed it to you right there. They were ready for pass on the first play, and they got to the quarterback for a second.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Clemson's offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, dude. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable.
Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Clemson. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. He hurls one deep down the left side. Looking for the goal line. Almost took it away there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. Send the tight end in motion. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be...
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! A great catch and run for 6. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A strike downfield. He's in open space downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun to give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Powers through the defender. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. He's able to get the tackle for loss.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Zings it complete to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Motion from the wideout. Makes the catch. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Ford. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. It's complete. No chance to run, but still a good game. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Jenkins. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Good timing on the quick out. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Tigers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense gets away from one. He's got space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sweet cut there. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expecting...
And it's caught! Touchdown! Georgia Tech! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got it out. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Punt is in the air on fourth down. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Tigers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the first. Still running at the 40. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Clemson jumps to the line. Looking for a man. It's Holman. Working that left side now. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick release on the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here comes the hurry up. Caught in the backfield, it's Jenkins.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's got the back in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Jenkins. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hines is big tight end. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clemson is quick to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Using the quick game. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now.
He's trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Grabbed behind the line. It's Jenkins. Touchdown, Clemson. Nice catch and good work. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man. After putting up a 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Complete to start this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last completion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Holman. Right on the money. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Motion from the wide receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Jenkins. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Tiger. And the beatdown has ensued. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Quick strike complete. Corralled and brought down by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Hit as he throws. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end and coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Clemson jumps to the line. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. It's on target and complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Caught. close to the marker. It's Bettis. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Clemson will come to the line with the 1st and goal. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an out. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Looking for a man. It's Holman. He's going for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown. Add to their... You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much.